Boy, look at those pretty rocker arms, huh? Hey guys, just out in the shop here, doing a little work on ratfish. Put the sleds away. It's springtime now, and it's hot rodding season. And trying to do a little work on ratfish here to get it ready for the season. Putting some new valve cover gaskets in, putting some new header gaskets in, and I'm even going to change the spark plugs. Been beating on this thing for 6 years now, and it's starting to get a little grime and dirt going on. My frame and all my braided lines ain't as clean as they used to be, and I've never washed this thing. I've never once have washed. Well, look at this thing. Why would you wash this thing? Periodically, I'd put it up on the hoist and actually wipe the frame and stuff down, but it looks like I even got a little lazy on doing that because I was rather disgusted with myself as I got my headers off and realized how dirty everything was down here as I look at my steering. Is that freaking wicked or what? Look at that offset on the steering arm and stuff. But she works great. Everything works good. Good look at my fuel lines and stuff. I got my regulator, my pressure regulator right back in here. Got all my lines coming off there nice for the carburetor and stuff. My Biggs carb, she works awesome. But Harlan Sharp rockers for an AMC. And if I remember right, I'm running a Chevy push rod. They're a little bit longer. Chevy push rods you can get in multiple lengths, so we actually put an adjustable push rod in there to come up with the length. But I refreshed this engine for this car 6 years ago, but I actually built this engine 21 years ago. My God, I had to think about that one. 1999 is when I actually built this engine the first time around. So some of the stuff in here was not so common back then, and took a little head scratching to come up with some of this stuff back then. But I ran it for a long time in a couple off-road trucks, and then I built this car and then used the engine in this car, and I freshened it all back up then. So it was all new, everything in there. Rings, crank, all that stuff. Everything's brand new again. But reused the rocker arms, then we're still in good shape, and reused the push rods. We checked everything, we spec'd everything out, and it's all balanced and blueprinted again, and she rips. Fun car. I decided I'd just do a little video here. Haven't put up much lately. I've been having some darn computer issues and stuff, and now with the whole virus thing, I'm pretty much locked into my shop on my own free will, just kind of hanging out in here now, doing a bunch of work on projects. I got a 3-ring circus basically going in here. I got the golf cart project going on again. Just ordered some parts for that last night. Been doing a little bit of work on the flathead. Yeah, that's like the super slow project of mine right now, but getting some more answers on some of the stuff I had some questions with, and being I'm building that engine myself, and I've never done one. I'm just kind of going slow at it to make sure I do everything right on it. But once again, Ratfish 401. Check out these beefy headers. These are the headers I built for the car. God, these things are so freaking heavy, and I got that one cylinder there. It seems to be running really good, and all my other cylinders are kind of running dark. I checked my plugs, and here, let's even spin one out. Some of my plugs look really nice. I've never even changed the spark plugs in this thing in the 6 years I've been beating on this thing. And I'll put new plugs in it now that I have the headers off. But here's that one cylinder. That one seems to be like ideal. Not an engine tuner though. That seems ideal. But a lot of my plugs are kind of dark. And I don't know why that one cylinder, but most of my plugs look like this. There are 9 plugs. Or 9. Oh, I can't even do math. The other 7 plugs look like this. And it's just this one that's really light. So I don't know. Not sure what's going on there, but that's 6 years of running on those plugs. I'm gonna clean my plug wires all up. Reason for the valve cover gaskets. Held up pretty good though for 6 years. And I just started to get a valve cover leak last year, towards the end of the year, and you can see it here. It was dripping down on my wires and stuff, and it bothered me. I'm like, I gotta put new. And then I lost a header bolt, and then blew my header gasket out. So that was like, okay, something's got to be done. Here's my header gaskets, but those made it 6 years too, and I'm pretty happy, that they made it that long for as hard as I beat on this thing, and I'm, Can't be disappointed in a header gasket making it that long. So here's my valve covers over here. And I'll do what I did last time. I see there's really no flange for the gasket to sit into here. It's just, I glued it I black RTV'd my gasket onto here, and I glued it on, and I set them down flat and put a little weight on top of them. I let them sit for a couple days like that before I actually put them back on the car. And I don't think it's my gluing seal that failed. I think it's just starting to leak because I think the gaskets have been compressed. And I've had these valve covers on and off a couple times because I actually had to do head gaskets one time, and then another time I readjusted my rocker arms. So I've had them off a couple times. But like I said, they just started to leak, and it seemed like if I tightened them up, it just made it worse. So I'll just start over with nice gaskets again. I'll glue them on again, and put that weight on there for a couple of days so it gets good and dry again, and then bolt them back on. And it worked. It worked for 6 years last time. So if I can get another 6 years out of it, I'm fine with that. So, but all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Everybody be safe right now with everything that's going on, and I'll have more videos of the car, of Ratfish here. We got Trenton Zyrock sitting in here too. He's doing a little work on that. He's got a battery issue going on. We just pulled it out of storage on Saturday, and his battery or his starter, one of the two is giving him some heck right now. So we'll figure that problem out. We'll eventually get this golf cart. Hopefully, I ordered a voltage regulator for it last night off of Amazon, and hopefully that finally cures my problem. If not, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I've got a new starter alternator on it. I'm going for the second voltage regulator now on it, and well, hopefully the one I'm getting now fixes the problem. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me one of these, and we'll have more videos up soon. Thanks, guys.